Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Why does this happen every episode? Okay. What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Sienna version. Last time we were taking on the third gym leader and we actually took him down. It was kind of a close battle, but the kid gym leader surprised us. There was literally a little kid gym leader and he was actually a lot tougher than I expected, but we managed to take him down in the end and got ourselves the third badge. Now this is actually not the gym we took on last time. This is the second gym here. So back to back in 2 episodes now, we've taken 2 gyms on and gotten their badges, and now it's finally time to move on to the next area, which I guess is over here in Mekong City is where we are right now. And this guy was blocking the path before, but I guess now that we've got all 3 gym badges, or the first 3 gym badges, we can finally move onward to the next town. So if you guys are excited for some more Volan region action, make sure to hit that like button. Anyway, we got a little guard here and upstairs, so we might as well check this out before we head on to the next area. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Genesis Cave. You can have this TM. I don't need it anymore. What does that have to do with the ashes of your Pokemon? What? This is so messed up. You can't just walk up to someone, tell them about the ashes of your dead Pokemon, and then give them a TM like it's nothing. Alright, I guess you can if you want to. I'm not gonna blame you. I mean, I will blame you. I'm actually judging you right now because it's kind of creepy, but she did give us the TM for return, which is definitely a good time. I don't know who I'm gonna teach it to yet, but we made it to Eden Path, and through it is Thamestown, which I'm assuming is gonna be the home of the next gym, but what the heck? Orange, is that you? Wait there! Okay, I actually don't know who this is. There's so many characters in this game so far that I have no idea who could be showing up now. But I guess it's Steven! I don't know if this is actually Steven Stone, but I'm speculating this is Steven Stone as an old man. Or maybe it's Steven Universe as an old man. It's definitely a Steven. It could even be Steve Rogers himself, Captain America. What am I talking about right now? Oh my word, oh my goodness. This is a silver wing. That must mean, oh no, this is bad. What is going on? What is bad? Do you know about the legend of Volan? Heck no, dude. Finally, we're getting some explanation of this region because I've been wondering what is going on here. Like, we've been taking on gyms left and right, but nothing really super intense or interesting is going on with this region so far. The legend involves 2 great Pokemon, Lugia and Growlite. Okay, we all know Lugia, but what the heck is a Growlite? Previously, Volan and Kanto were one big landmass and were ruled over by Lugia and Growlite. However, they eventually crossed each other's paths and a hellacious battle between 2 titans broke out. This battle tore Kanto and Volan into the 2 landmasses they are today. Lugia and Growlite were eventually stopped by the great Universum. Lugia has ruled over Kanto and Growlite over Volan since. This silver wing is one of Lugia's feathers, which means that Lugia must be in Volan. This is really bad. If the 2 titans were to see each other again, only Universum could stop them, and no one has reported a sighting of Universum in thousands of years. I've got to get out of here. Be careful, Orange. There's danger afoot. Oh man, so there's danger afoot and the dude just walks away from us like, you know what? You deal with it, man. I'm just peacing out of here. Kind of interesting though. Kanto and I guess Volan are connected together, but then again, Lugia is kind of from Johto, so I'm not really sure if I'm understanding, if I'm catching your drift right now, but from what I can see, somehow Lugia is also ruling over Kanto. I mean, I guess Kanto and Johto were always connected as well, so could just be that they were all connected at one point. We got the Pangea theory going on right now. Or was that even a theory? I don't actually know. Was Pangea real? Wow, now I can't even remember. Anyway, since I feel so dumb right now, we're gonna make some more dumb moves and take on this Eradicate here. I mean, that's not really a dumb move, is it? Might have been dumb that I went for a Calm Mind on it though, because I feel like it'll go down just as easily with this confusion, whether I'd gotten for the Calm Mind or not. But since we lost our Psybeam on Hairtick here, I mean, we did get Psybeam when we were leveling up, but I messed up and didn't teach it to him. I don't know how that happened. Like, I really still feel kind of dumb about it, to be honest, because we could have Psybeam right now, but instead we have Confusion. It's good enough to deal with Zubats though, and whatever other random Pokemon this guy might have. Speaking of Pokemon though, today I really want to try to catch some new stuff because we've been going around here for a while and not really caught too many new things in a little bit. Like, we've had Delinquy and Hairtick since like the very beginning, and I feel like we've taken down 2 gyms already and haven't caught much since then. So hopefully some cool new Pokemon start popping up here in these routes. Maybe little Timmy here. is a sign of that. I mean, we do have some in the PC, but not really anything that I want to add onto the team. Like, if we were to ever find that Bubber Ducky Pokemon that the previous gym leader had, that would be really awesome to catch, because it is a water and fire type. I don't really know if it has any evolutions or anything, but it would still be kind of cool to use a water fire type. I mean, that's Volcanion's type, man. That's a legendary right there. I don't know if he's ever really coming out, though. Like, it seems like we've been getting Volcanion news for a while, and they don't really seem to release him. But speaking of news, I know there's been a lot of commotion with Pokemon Sun and Moon news, because I guess, I don't know if it's like, I still don't know how I feel about the issue, and I definitely want to talk about it in a video coming up, hopefully tomorrow, but I know that the Pokemon, or the starter Pokemon evolutions, at least their typings were revealed. I don't think that any of the leaks so far are real, at least for the artwork, but I do kind of want to believe that the typings might be. And so it's really cool to speculate. I've been seeing a lot about that, so I don't know, I just wanted to freeball, and we'll talk about it in a video later, because I know not everybody wants the spoilers in these videos. So yeah, I'll do a Sun and Moon video about that very soon, but I just thought it was cool that, I don't know, man, like, there's been so much news lately, it just feels like this is the biggest Pokemon game in a while. Like, not in a while, but ever, basically. Like, even X and Y, I know there was a lot of hype for it on YouTube surrounding it, but it feels like this generation 7 Sun and Moon, there are so many more people getting behind the hype, and it's awesome to see like so many people on not just YouTube but all around getting into it. And I mean, maybe YouTube is a part of that. I do feel like there's so many more people trying and making Pokemon Sun and Moon videos, so I feel like that definitely does up the community and up the people trying to get into the game, because the more hype there is, the more people want to get the game. Or at least that's me. I don't know about get the game, but you know, the more people get behind the hype, I guess. Anyway, we're learning Ice Punch right now, and we've had to Reflect for a little bit, but I don't really care much for Reflect, TBH. Like, it's a good attack and all. I know I say that a lot, but I just don't tend to use those attacks too often. Unless it comes down to like a more serious battle. I don't know what I mean by serious, but I guess like an online battle and not a computer-controlled opponent. Alright, we really need a fire type, or something that can take this guy down a little bit easier, because these Sneasels are taking a little bit of damage right now. Not really though, the Thunder Punch is definitely very powerful, but if we've learned Fire and Ice Punch, will we learn the Fire Punch? That is the real question I have on my mind right now. Like, what makes me think is we won't is that we have a, like, this is our Grass type starter, so why would he learn a Fire move? But since we already got the other two, like, I didn't think he would get Ice Punch either, but we definitely did. And now that we've got Ice Punch and Thunder Punch, it's only a matter of time before we get the Fire going on. But I don't know if I really want to teach all three of them to him. It would be really good if he was like an Alakazam. Like, I remember 3rd generation Alakazam seemed to be pretty powerful with all three of those punches. I mean, I don't remember. I didn't really play much competitive back then, but I feel like, or well, my friend was telling me that Alakazam was very, very strong. It had all 3 punches, and maybe that's what we're going to have with our little grass monkey. So, doesn't look like there's anything down there, but we got this guy up here. Thank God! I just managed to escape from Thamestown. Team Rocket have invaded and taken over. Everyone's being held hostage in the abandoned bike shop. Please go help! Oh gosh. That sounds terrible, dude. Thamestown is under attack, guys, and we've got to rescue it. We've got no other choice. There is no other hero that can do this except for ourselves. So let's heal up our Pokemon real quick and check out what the people of Thamestown have got to say about this. I actually kind of want to go back and catch some new Pokemon in that previous route. I didn't really get to look around very much or anything, so kind of thinking that maybe there's something new. But I don't know, I want to talk to these people too. That Bill! I heard that he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. Okay, you guys don't even seem to know what is going on in this town. Everybody's just chilling, you know. Apparently there's this huge crisis going on. People are kidnapped, or sorry, hostage in the bike shop, but no one here seems to care, at least in the Pokemon Center. So let's go check out the bike shop. You're so young. Okay, you need to leave right now, or will you not? Will you, or you will not leave? Gosh, I could not read that sentence. What happened to me there? Like, the words all started looking and jumbling all over the place. Kind of like, well, I know this is kind of an obscure reference, but the Percy Jackson movie, I know he kind of has some weird dyslexia where he sees words as Greek letters instead because he's secretly a demigod from the Greeks. Anyway, what do you think you're doing? Thamestown is a dangerous place. Get out of here! Oh, man. Okay, well, there's nowhere to go except for the bike shop, I guess. Where even is the bike shop? Oh, this is it. Okay, so we can't even get in there. We've taken some villagers hostage. Oh, no. Any wrong steps and boom? You're gonna blow them up. You're gonna blow up all the villagers. Well, before we save Thames Town, I want to go back and check this out. And I guess there is no gym here in Thames Town. I mean, it is a town, and usually the cities are the ones reserved for the gym, but hey, here is a Tyrogue. That is not a Pokemon you see every day. That is also not a Pokemon you kill every day, but it's one we're gonna kill today because this Water Pulse is, yeah, that's gonna do a little bit too much damage. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna catch any Pokemon that we end up finding because we are just a little bit OP right now. So it's gonna take a little bit to try to catch something. Like, we gotta weaken him somehow, and right now our Pokemon are just a little bit too strong. Actually, Delinqui has only Peck and Fury Attack, so I think this Peck is still gonna kill it though. Like, Fury Attack is our only option and it still does too much damage. Come on, only hit twice. No, oh yes, nice. Okay, that's perfect. Wow, we might actually be able to catch this Tyrogue. I don't really know much about Tyrogue. I don't use fighting types that often, but it seems like a cool Pokemon, and we haven't been running into too many Fakemon lately, so might as well go for a good old regular guy. And wow, first try. Nice. I do know a little bit about Tyrogue though. I know that it evolves into Hitmontop. I think if you have equal attack and defense, I want to say. And then I don't know exactly which one it evolves into with the other two types, but oh man, I should have given it a nickname. Oh well, I'm sure the name rater is somewhere around here, so yeah, let's get this little Tyrogue going. We'll put him up front and start getting him some levels, and we'll see what he ends up evolving into. I'm gonna leave it up to random chance. We're gonna just see what he evolves into and worry about it later. So for now, looks like we got a lot of Team Rocket grunts to take down. No, you say? Then I'm gonna make you leave. I didn't really read the first sentence there, my friend, which makes it a little bit confusing. Oh gosh, this is not good. I kind of forgot to heal up. That might have been a little bit important, so I hope nobody around here has got any, you know, pursuit kind of attacks or anything like that, because our little Tyrogue needs all the help he can get. You kidding me with a super potion, really? Alright, well, 2 pecks and you're down. Why has Delinqui not learned anything better yet? Like, seriously, we need something better than Peck, right? Oh, and Tyrogue barely gets experience too, so maybe this will be a little bit harder than I thought. I don't know, man. I might have put myself in for a challenge here because I think Tyrogue evolves at level 20, and then if it's got a higher attack stat, it goes into Hitmonchan. If it got a higher defense stat, I don't know if it's defense, that's the thing. I don't know what the other stat it's based off of is, into what it evolves into, but I know that if they're both equal, then it turns into Hitmontop, and I would love to get a Hitmontop. I've actually never evolved a Hitmontop before, or at least legitimately, I think, because it's kind of hard to get. Anyway, Mr. Rocket Grunt over here has got another new Pokemon, and we haven't... Oh, whoa, okay. I was gonna say we haven't seen a new Pokemon in a little bit, or a new Fakemon rather, but this is the evolution of the one that we saw a little bit ago. I think we actually have one of these, at least the previous evolution. I don't really know what's going on with it. It's a little weird looking. I don't really get what animal it's based off of either. Kind of has a giraffe neck, but that's about all I can tell. It just has brushes on its back, or shrubs, I guess, since that's what his name was based off of. But I really should try to, you know, remember at least to train up Tyrogue, because it's very importante right now that we get ourselves a new Pokemon. And even though it's not like a fire type, which is kind of what I wanted, we haven't really run into too many fire types lately. Plus, I have no idea what the next gym is actually going to be. We can only assume that it's not a fire type, and it's not a normal type, and it's not a fighting type gym. So, you know, you've got still like 16 more types to choose from. So, really the gym could be a lot of things, but we'll find out when we get there. That's why I wish we kind of knew what next gym is, so that we could at least catch Pokemon that might be good against it or something like that. But we usually tend to power through the gyms anyway, so... Alright, Mr. Honchcrow is coming out. Wow, this guy's got a lot of Pokemon. Mr. Team Rocket Grunt. And I like that sprite for Honchcrow too. Oh, this might not be good. It's probably going to go for a flying attack and kill a Prass, so... I guess Delinqui is our next best bet. Wait, what? You're struggling. Why are you struggling right now? Why did you have a Honchcrow with no attacks, bro? What is going on? Okay, well, the critical hit Fury attack. I love it. And will we get the 5 hits this time? Nope, just 3. I really like that sprite though. He's just like, hey, what up? I'm gonna slap you with this wing, boy. Except this one's just kind of struggling, so a little bit weird. I don't really know. I've never seen a Pokemon with struggle before, except for when it's my own and I'm legitimately out of PP. Like, that has happened before, but on a random or on a trainer or a wild Pokemon, don't think I've ever seen that. But perhaps even more random than that is that this guy has a Lumineon. What? Lumineon is a very weird Pokemon because it goes back to me talking about forgetfulness. I feel like Lumineon is one of the most forgettable Pokemon, and actually yesterday, kind of coincidental, but yesterday I was looking up with my friend the most forgettable Pokemon, at least on some random website, and Lumineon happened to be on there. I actually thought Lumineon was my top one for most forgettable, but right now it feels like Lumineon is known for being the most forgettable for some reason, at least in my head. Also, it's struggling just like the Honchkrow. Why you do that, bro? Why you struggle right now? Come on. Either way, it's just such a weird Pokemon from 4th generation. There were a lot of water types in every generation, actually, and I guess some of them just tend to get forgotten, like Lumineon. Or, I want to say Quillfish, but Quillfish is actually, I feel like for me, I guess, it's not too forgettable. I was looking at this fossil, though, but I really didn't pay attention to what it was. It's just Aerodactyl, and then over here is Kabutops. Yep, no description at all, no description needed, because we're heading upstairs to a spaceship! Whoa! We're going on a trip on a super rocket ship. Fighting Team Rocket, blasting off again. I don't know if I'm making up a song right now or if I'm just not sure what to do, but we got a Natu coming up, the Views Pokemon. Not really the Views Pokemon, I think Natu, not Xatu. Natu is the Views Pokemon, it's 301. But actually that joke makes no sense anymore because YouTube changed their system, and so you can no longer get 301 views or 301 plus. Like, it literally just keeps updating periodically. Oh man, I don't have any healing items. Why is this always my problem? I can never remember to buy healing items. And the Xatu was faster than us. Oh man. I should have seen all of this coming from a mile away, but it's all good because Heretic is here to the rescue with his Volt Tackle. And now I'm thinking we should probably go back and heal up before we take on this rocket boss, but I think there was still one more trainer. But yeah, that was pretty cool, you know. Back in the day we had that 301 plus, and now YouTube's been changing, man. I know people have been talking about YouTube changing lately, and that's the biggest change to me, man. Where is the 301 plus? Can we get it back, please? Like, I miss it so much. It was just so good to see all the 301 comments, like, oh man, I made it here before 301. Now it's all just first, pretty much, because, you know, there is no under 301 club, I guess. Not that either of them are better than the other, because I don't know, they're both kind of the same thing. It's just like, hey, I got a comment for you. It's first. So congratulations to whoever got first on this video. You are awesome, and really deserve it, man. Really well deserved. I mean, I say that kind of ironically, but it is kind of cool that you get to my videos, like, as they're coming out. I'm not sure, because I kind of upload at very random times, it seems like. Like, some days I'll be on schedule, and other days not so much. But it mostly depends on what time I wake up, because I do like recording, like, the same day I post my videos. I don't know, that's just me. I guess it's kind of an old tradition that I just keep following to this day, but it's kind of bad, at least, when I wake up late and don't get videos on the same time every day. But if you watch this video and you were the first comment, you know, congratulations, man. You did a great deed today. And I've done an even better deed by almost dying to this neat arena. Holy crap. It's a little bit cutting it close there, but we did it, and you still have another Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, at least it's a Hypno, so I think whatever it's got, Heretic can probably take it on. Ooh. Alright, this might be cutting it close, but I don't know. I don't really have anything else to attack it with. This is weird. His little pendulum thing that he swings around kind of looks like he's... What are those things even called? A pacifier? Yeah, it kind of makes it look like he's sucking on a pacifier, the little baby things. I don't know what those are called, man. I'm pretty sure it's pacifier, though. But for Hypno here, it's not even that. It's his little donut-shaped pendulum of doom thing. But even though I wanted to take on the final Team Rocket Grunt before we went to heal up, I don't know if we're going to be able to, because we are already pretty beat up, and she is right there. So I think we're going to heal up first, and then come back and take her on, and then also the admins that were lurking. Oh no, Delinqui! Okay. Well, I guess this could also happen. You gotta be kidding me. Why does this happen every episode? Okay. This time we're back and ready to go, so hopefully the game doesn't glitch out on us, because that would kind of be a bummer like it just was. I don't know, this keeps happening and I feel like it's just unlucky that we run into the bugs, but whatever. We're going to try to take on this Rocket Grunt instead this time, because the other one kind of kicked my butt, and of course because I had to redo the episode once again, or well, basically play up to this point. We now have a different nickname on Tyrogue. It's Yamcha. I thought it was the most fitting nickname because, well, let's be honest, Yamcha's not the best fighter, and this dude's pretty much only got Tackle. So, at least until he evolves into a Lee or a Chan or a Top, I don't think Yamcha's gonna be doing too much, so we'll see what this Team Rocket Grunt has got to offer. He's actually almost at level 22 because I trained him differently, basically. I caught him at the very beginning of the route instead of at the ending after we took on the trainers. So basically there was a little bit more trainers to battle, and so he's got more experience than before, but basically everything else went the same way. The levels and experience might be different, obviously, but anyway, there goes Machoke, and his other Pokemon is going to be Kingler, or actually her other Pokemon, so I hope that this Kingler with his big old pincer gives us enough experience to level this guy up. Now, the one thing that I didn't do, which I know I totally should have, but I keep forgetting, is get healing items. So even though we are doing this again, I still don't have healing items. So if we actually run into trouble with that Team Rocket admin, not gonna be a good time. Oh, nice, he got level 20 just before the major battle is coming. So we're gonna find out what our little Tyrogue is gonna be evolving into right now. I really hope it's a Hitmontop. Oh man, I know we're gonna see it even before it fully evolves because of course you get to see the preview here. And oh man, it's Hitmonchan. Alright, not bad. That means that we actually got a higher attack than defense stat. If you have a higher defense, then you become Hitmonlee, and if you have equal, then it's Hitmontop. But I feel like I said that a billion times, so here is Yamcha, the Hitmonchan. That actually makes sense because, you know, he was all about the Wolfmang Fist, and we got the Fist one, Hitmonchan. It's rather unfortunate I decided to go into this battle because now most of my Pokemon are either almost dead or decently beat up. And we've still got to take on this guy, or these 3 Rocket Grunts. I don't know, we got to take on someone. Give us the research, we want the research. If you didn't give us the research, you won't be leaving this building. Okay, here, take him. That's it, just like that? Good man. However, you not complying earlier will be your downfall. Grunts, take care of this whimpering fool. Okay, boss. No, do I have to take on all 3 of them? Please just make me take on the boss. What's that? You're telling me to leave this weak, pathetic scientist alone? What do you think you are? I'm Garrett, the great leader of Great Team Rocket. I thought that was Giovanni, but I mean, you kind of look like Giovanni. Maybe it's his child or something. Your insolence has done one thing for you, child. It means that I'm gonna destroy you and your Pokemon. Oh gosh. Well, here we are for round number 2 against Boss Garrett. He looks exactly like Giovanni, but we're just gonna write it off like he's his son or something like that. I don't really know, man. We're gonna find out probably after we beat him. That is, if we can beat him, because his first Pokemon is Voltagheist. We actually saw this Pokemon back at Nancy's gym, or at least it's pre-evolution, so pretty sure it is a ghost and electric type. It actually looks like a ghost electric type now too, so pretty obvious what it is. But since we were in a normal type gym back then, I was like, no way there's a ghost type in here. This is a normal gym. That's like, that doesn't make any sense. But it did actually make sense. It was always a ghost and electric type, and being an electric type, it paralyzed us. Not that it matters on a Pras because he's incredibly slow already, but oh my gosh, you're kidding me. We don't do any damage either. Okay, this kind of sucks, man. A Pras is actually, I didn't really look at his stats before, but in the previous battle, I was like, oh, well, there's the critical hit. Okay, that actually helps out. But either way, he's got a full restore. You know, what kind of Rocket Grunt, or actually, no, this is the boss of Team Rocket. This dude must be loaded. So what kind of Rocket boss doesn't walk around with a couple of full restores in his bag, you know? Not like I have any of my own. Wait, yes I do. So we're gonna go for our full restore here. It's not gonna help out too much because the paralysis, we're still slower than this guy, but what? He's actually withdrawing? What? Okay. I see you. Well, guess what, man? I don't know if you were expecting this one, but really, dude, you're using agility. Even a Skarmory, a steel type, is faster than our Pras. And he's still going for an agility. He's just trying to be faster than all our Pokemon, I guess, but yeah, Pras is actually kind of just a tanky Pokemon. He's got a lot of defense and special defense and not the greatest offensive stats, especially that speed, man. It's just too slow. I don't know. So hopefully with his next evolution, he gets a little bit quicker. That would be helpful, but here comes an agility boosted Peck. Oh no. Too bad Peck doesn't do damage based on speed because otherwise I'd be a little bit more scared, but we can just kind of sit here and laugh at it. Oh gosh, never mind. This is gonna take us down next turn, so not good. We could switch out to someone else here and just let them take the Peck and finish this battle off. Actually, Heretic, you know what? You're gonna do just that, my friend. We're gonna go Volt Tackle. I kind of forgot that Heretic actually has Volt Tackle, so we got 2 Pokemon with electric attacks, even though neither of them are actually electric. So here we go with the Volt Tackle power, and his first Pokemon is down. But of course, we've still got that whatever the Ghost and Electric Pokemon was called, and we've got a mystery Pokemon coming out still too, so I don't know what that last one is going to be, but we're going back out to a Paras and hope that he doesn't do Nightshade, because I know Nightshade will actually kill me right now. He goes for the Lick and doesn't get the Paralysis. Come on, Razor Leaf, give me a crit. No, no more crits. Oh, I don't think we're going to get another crit. I also don't think we're going to survive this turn, but he keeps going for Lick. I'm not really sure why he's going for Lick when he could just Nightshade and finish us off right now, but whatever, I'm not going to complain because it's helping us win this battle. So even though I spent a whole bunch of money not wanting to use these forest doors right now in this battle, I guess we're going to have to, because there's really not much other choice. At least kind of got boned because we don't have any Pokemon that can really beat this typing right now. We don't have any dark types and we don't have any, well, we couldn't even use ground types, I don't even think. Because maybe it has Levitate, but are you kidding me, dude? No! And he's gonna, wait, what? A Max Revive? Wait, what just happened? Hold on, are you guys looking at this? Because I'm a little bit confused. He just used a Max Revive on his own Pokemon that was already dead. Okay, hold on. He didn't use it on Skarmory. That's what I'm trying to say. That was a little bit confusing. He actually did use it on his own Pokemon. So I guess it glitched out and made him look like he had 0 HP. To be honest, I'm still a little bit confused about the whole situation. But his last Pokemon is Crawdaunt. That's all we got to worry about right now. So let's go for the awesome... Really, you got to lower my speed too? So we're paralyzed, speed lowered. The Skarmory was trying to juice agility. It's like, do these people not know that my monkey guy here is not that fast? Like, come on, dudes. Alright, whatever. This Razor Leaf should finish him off, and that is Team Rocket boss Garrett. Got a weird name, dude. Garrett. But they both start with G, Garrett and Giovanni, so that's why I kind of think it might be his son, or some kind of relative, or descendant, or something, but we're about to find out why he looks exactly like him. Boss, what just happened? Shut up! Just shut up, you fools! This was just pure luck. You got lucky this time, but next time you won't get so lucky. Team Rocket, let's get out of here. We got what we wanted. You mean you're blasting off again? Think that's what you meant to say. What's your name? Orangey. I'm eternally grateful for you stopping Team Rocket for me. It's a shame you didn't get here before they stole me research from me. Huh? What's the research about? It was a document I've been writing about the 3 legendary Pokemon of Voltan, and any recent sightings of them. The 3 legendary Pokemon, Growlite, Unisum, and Floturn, of course. So we've heard of Growlite and Unisum in the story, but Floturn is the last one that we don't quite know too much about, except that it yelled in the forest, and well, I'm not sure if we're really going to see them, but I'm also not sure this guy actually said I'm not sure in his dialogue. I've got a reward for you. It's an old Amber. I've heard rumors of a man in Rhine Village who knows of a way to resurrect Pokemon from fossils. You should try and find him. Nice. So if we find that guy, we can get ourselves an Aerodactyl. Not really sure if I want an Aerodactyl right now, though. I feel like I just used one in Infinite Fusion, even though that was technically an Aerodose. But the moment of truth is here. Will we actually be able to leave this place without it glitching out again? I'm not really sure, but I really hope so. And... are you kidding me? Why? 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 See you guys next time.